Anyone remember when GTA 6 was officially announced? The radio silence from Rockstar has been pretty much constant since the game we're all waiting for officially got the go-ahead, but that was all the way back in February 2022. Since then, we've had little else but speculation and sporadic leaks to keep us up to date. And sadly, we are still stuck digging for nuggets of gold in the leaks and rumours and gossip, but some enterprising players have really dug deep into everything that's been leaked for GTA 6 so far, and revealed some truly wild and unhinged stuff that could potentially be in the game. From simple stuff like the names of gangs to the potential return of UFOs, there is a lot to get through with varying degrees of reliability. So join me once again as we, in the absence of cold hard fact, delve into some of the bigger leaks we've seen for GTA 6 so far. And a big shout out to Reddit user Denzos95 who catalogued all this stuff from that huge collection of leaks fans have been building up since the massive one last year. Let's get into the highlights. Alright, let's start with big picture stuff. The game-changing leaks that will alter the way we play. The first thing that pops out to me is the alleged inclusion of keys and lockpicks in GTA 6, heavily implying that we're going to get a much more intricate stealth system than we've had before. It's already been pretty much confirmed that we're getting a new, far more detailed wanted system that's been completely overhauled for GTA 6, a system that takes into account who witnessed your crimes and whether they were able to give full descriptions to the police, and that'd play quite nicely into an expanded stealth system, wouldn't it? The leaks also mention that players will be able to overhear conversations on their travels. It's not clear if this starts a mission or just references an event that's happening nearby, but that does seem to play into the idea of a new stealth system as well, since presumably you'll have to be hidden to eavesdrop effectively. And while we're talking about more detailed mechanics, the leaks also suggest that car damage and models will be far more realistic than ever before. According to the Reddit post, cars potentially have the ability to be flattened by giant rocks, not just showing generic signs of damage, but very specific to what hit them and where. If it builds on GTA 5's work in this regard, then cars in GTA 6 will be driving very smoothly. Another standout mention is the potential return of torture scenes. A controversial and very memorable moment in GTA 5 included some very unpleasant scenes, and it seems like GTA 6 is very happy to keep the controversy coming despite the backlash to it last time. On to more slightly pleasant leaks, supposedly both Miami Keys and Port Gellhorn as a second explorable city have been confirmed, with plenty for players to get their teeth into in both. With the new map supposedly leaked numerous times, nothing's confirmed until Rockstar says so, but we pretty much know where we'll be spending most of our time in GTA 6. The leak dump also mentions interactable events, ambient events, secrets, and more. Random occurrences that can occur in the overworld as the player goes about their shady business. Apparently a very long list. Ambient events include car hangouts, random holdups, and tons more that players will be able to just organically discover. A bit like the random encounters in space that you can get in Starfield. And finally, for the big stuff, at least in our minds, prisons are apparently being added in GTA 6. And the days of getting busted only to be immediately released after paying a fine no matter how many people you unalived finally over? Well, probably not, but it does suggest that prison breaks might well be on the agenda. Planning a prison escape doesn't sound like a bad way to spend an afternoon in GTA 6, does it? Of course, it's not just big game-changing stuff that the leaks have potentially revealed. It looks like there's going to be plenty of weird and wonderful stuff players will be able to find across the GTA 6 map. UFOs are supposedly back, as is Bigfoot potentially. A mention in the game of a forest figure hints at the Sasquatch making his triumphant return. The leaks also mention a Bermuda Triangle submarine, which could point towards a much bigger underwater ocean map. That idea has been touted before after it was discovered that there would also be an underwater research facility in GTA 6, so for now the idea that we'll be able to explore the depths of the sea seems to track. Keeping with that research centre theme, there also seems to be potentially a space centre. The game mentions an SERA failed space launch engine, and it's been speculated that SERA is probably GTA's humorous nod to NASA, and points towards there being a space centre on the map. Who knows, maybe UFOs will get their own side mission this time. Continuing with the weird stuff, animals are getting a bit more complex than they've ever been before. Alligators will apparently be able to hunt other animals, and you'll be able to observe them doing so. Raccoons will steal food in the open world, and there'll even be dogs with rabies, because, you know, that's what GTA 5 was really missing. And it's not just the animals getting an upgrade according to the leaks. There's plenty of interesting groups of people you'll be able to interact with as well, including influencers who will pose for photos with their fans, and muggers who are supposedly making a return as well. And gangs and robbers will randomly pull off heists as random events whether the player gets involved or not, so it's not just you causing a one-person crime wave around GTA 6. Now obviously, all of this comes with the largest grain of salt you've ever seen in your life. Leaks are just that until Rockstar says so, but in the absence of official news, this is all we've got to go on so far. We'll just have to sit tight and wait for an official GTA 6 trailer before we can know for sure.